Hi guys, it's Michaela, and today I'm going to be doing my August Ipsy bag review, plus I also have 3 other products to try out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and before we get started, make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, so let's get into it. So this is August's Ipsy bag. It's a really gorgeous coral with yellow, you know, a little tassel. And then this month's card says confidence level, selfie with no filter. So yeah, gotta open my brushes. So the first thing we got in our Ipsy bag that we're going to be applying onto our face is a serum. It is the Tony Moly Black Tea Lending Classic Serum. So serums are really great for hydrating the skin, smoothing the skin, just like nourishing the skin, and this one smells pretty good. My skin is very oily. I don't know if you could tell that. It's just called like Teenage Years. And also the flower crown is from my friend. I don't know where she got it. But yeah. And today we're not going to be doing any foundation, concealer, or powder, so like no base makeup. But yeah, I really like how this feels. I might apply this like after I wash my face or before makeup as a primer. As you can tell, we gotta mattify this like tease. We love Michaela's skin problems, don't we? And we also love her extra curly hair. I don't know, but yeah, so it feels really nice. But yeah, that was this. So let's get started with the face makeup. I'm not going to bronze my skin today. I'm just going to be solely dedicated to testing, and also I just don't feel like it. So we're going to use a liquid highlighter. This is the Eddie Funkhauser Glow Drops Luxe Light. They don't have a name. And I have actually used this because I've needed highlighter, and I was in my room and I didn't want to get up and go to the bathroom, so I did use this. And I'm not the biggest fan of liquid highlighters. I want to kind of just apply a little bit. And I mean, my face is already oily. So yeah, this is a very sorry, my sister's boyfriend's over and I don't really talk to him. And he was talking to himself, and I was like a mood right there. Because me. I also have glitter under my eyes because I went to Ulta today and we looked a good swatching sister. So yeah, I just don't really like it looks pretty. It's like a little bit pinky. So like it kind of, yeah. But I mean, it's pretty, it's not horrible. But I'm probably not gonna use it. But yeah, I'm just on the liquid highlighter. For blush, we have a gorgeous blush from my glam bag, the Pixie by Petra Fresh Face Blush in Beach Rose. And this is a really pretty matte blush. It kind of has like a nice satiny finish though. And you know what? To apply it, we're going to be using another Ipsy product. Wow, all 4 Ipsy products done. Just kidding, we have one more later. And this is by Crown, and it's like a blush highlighter brush, but I'm going to use it as blush brush, and it's very similar to the contour brush that I have, but it's less dense. Man, I hate ruining brushes, but you know. That's a lot of pigment. Let's tap it. Okay, we got some powder. A little extras. Oh my god, that's so pigmented. Okay, we're ready for clown cheeks. I'm like dabbing ever so lightly. Just kidding, I went ham. It's a very, very pigmented blush. But in real life, it looks just as bad, don't worry. I'm gonna go. I still picked up a lot of product, you know. It's so pigmented. Okay, this side looks better. You want just like less product. I'm gonna use my fingers to blend it out. Oh yeah, and I'm kind of in a new part of my room. There's my windows right there. This is my closet. So yeah, because it just has pretty good lighting, because I like never know where to film. Because they either have really dark lighting or like really bright lighting that you can't see anything. So yeah, this one I think is pretty good. definitely, the sun's definitely hitting it because like the window's right there. So my face is super pink, but dulled out. This would be such a pretty blush. Like I would be like this. There you go, that's enough. I think some people are outside, you know. But I really liked the formula of this blush. I'd probably get a different lighter color since I'm so pale. If you have darker skin, this might look really pretty on you. So yeah, and also I love brushes, so love it. We're gonna do brows now, something I barely ever switch up, but this is by Essence, and it's the Make Me Brow Eyebrow Powder, and I just really want to test out an eyebrow powder. And this is in number 1 brown, because I saw someone try out an eyebrow powder and she really liked it. And then Essence was 30% off at Ulta. I'm like, sure, why not? Let's try this out. So they only have blonde and brown. So I'm gonna actually start by, okay. I didn't know it would be like loose powder. I thought it would be more like, I don't even know what I was expecting, to be honest. So I'm gonna like, just like draw. So this is definitely, okay, so I have pretty dark eyebrow hairs, but they're like, also like not dark. I mean, it's pigmented, it covered up my pimple. And I also have really weirdly shaped eyebrows. And I don't want to like redraw my eyebrows. Like look how dark that looks, but my eyebrow hairs are like pretty dark. But they're like so sparse. I don't think on camera it's showing how crazy I look right now. Look, that looks like an okay brow right there on camera, but in real life it's really bad. And also brows do look different from a distance, because like I have like not brow hair at the end, so I always draw it on a little bit, and from a distance you can't tell, but like up close you can tell that it's like drawn on. But so as you can tell, it's super pigmented. I'm just like drawing my brows very extra today, but don't worry, we're going to make it look less crazy. Hopefully, I'm just gonna take like a little brush and just kind of like blend it out, you know. Honestly, an art. Oh yeah. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. It's definitely darkening my brows up. We're going to take this off in a second, but first, okay. So what I do every morning for school, I'm gonna show you my school makeup, get ready with me. But what I do is I just, with a pencil, oh my god, it's just so bad. I just like draw on a tail end, but you can't do it with this because it's so big and pigmented. And then like you blend it out and it's like, what is happening? I feel like, wait, I don't really like this powder. I'm gonna take it off and I'll be right back. This product's not my favorite. It's a bit too dark for me and just very powdery. Like I thought it would be more, I guess it is a powder, but I thought it would be more like together. Like maybe like, look at that. There's powder all over my hand. So we're just gonna skip over the eyebrows today. They look great, you know. Oh my god, it's all over my leg. I'm not using that product again. It's only $3, so I didn't waste my money. We love a drugstore child. So I'm gonna take my Ulta Nude Matte Primer just because it's here and I like it. And I want an even base because my eyelids are pretty veiny. Probably from not sleeping because school started. So if you didn't know, I'm a freshman in high school. Just turned 14 yesterday. This book is gonna go so much later than my birthday. it should be today's August 19th, and posting my school supplies haul today should be up soon. But I just wanted to film this because like this week I have school, so you know. Okay, so now for eyeshadow, we're going to be taking the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose Palette. This is $7, but I got it 30% off. It's like $4, and it's so pretty. Like, look at that. And the mattes are just so pigmented and gorgeous. I should have bought like a cream eyeshadow, but you know, it's fine. I'm gonna take the first shade in the palette in a big fluffy brush and just set my lids. Oh, there is a bit of fallout. Or not fallout, kickback, I guess, in the palette. I think it was 11th Gorgeous. Love them. Who like made me understand what the difference between fallout and kickback. Love it. Okay, perfect. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm really tired. Okay. For the crease, my brushes are actually the dirtiest things in the world. I don't know what eyeshadow palette was I testing. Oh, the Disney one, the Mickey Mouse one. Yeah, they're still dirty from that. That was last month. Okay, so start with this lightest transition-y shade. And oh yes, look at that. Can you see that? Probably not that much, but it's just so pigmented. And this is definitely a warm tone palette, but it's more rosy on the warm tone. So yeah, I really like how they're orangey. And I don't think you guys can hear this, but like my sister's outside and she's playing music with a speaker. So yeah, that's loud. Like, look how pigmented this is. So pretty. Okay, we're gonna go a little darker now with this shade right there, the bottom one, or the middle one, I guess, not the black. That is a shimmery black, if you were wondering. And I'm gonna focus this in this center of the transition crease portion, because these two are very similar colors. It's just more darker, I guess. It's like rosier. So yeah, I'm just gonna focus this in like that. We got it. My hair looks really bad. Sorry about that. So now we have, okay, I'm gonna go last shade in like the transitioning area is this brown color, which swatched really well on my hand. And I'm going to focus this more in the outer transition crease portion. So this is the part that goes pretty high, the transition. It should go like right to the bone. And the crease, yes, the crease is the part that is more in, like actually in the socket of your eye. This is going like on. And you want to use like a fluffier brush for this. That's what I like to use, just because it like blends out more. This is the Coastal Scents SO9. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just kind of blend it out at the top, because you don't want it to go that high, but you still high, you know. Okay, don't know what I'm doing. It's fine, you know. Next, we're gonna clean off another brush. This is the SO4, and this is a crease brush, so it's denser. And we're gonna go really fun with the colors here. I'm gonna go, okay. I'm trying to think, okay, got it. I'm going to go for one of my favorite colors in this palette, which is this orangey shade. Look at that. And this, we're gonna focus into the crease, in the outer crease. It's so pretty. Is this like pumpkin spice latte? constantly singing Post Malone's Better Now. I know everyone probably knows it, but it's a good song. It's just like stuck in my head because I heard it on the radio so many times. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with this brush, blend it out. This brush is really good, and you want to use a clean brush because it kind of picks up the extra pigment that's like laying there, and it won't apply anything. I'm going to apply this one shade. So this is the shade I use. I just applied it to my nose because I wanted to see how close it is to my skin tone, and it looks fine. Okay, sorry. You'll see why I did that in a sec. But, okay, next, go back in with this same brush, and we're going to use, is this broken? Okay, perfect. Love it. Okay. The shade. Right there. It's the first one in the second row. And this one's going to be focused more in the outer crease. Like, yeah. Just picked into the wrong color. Good job, Michaela. And this one's like more purpley toned. But yeah, this one's just going to be focused in the outer crease just to deepen it up. And give you a nice little rosy toned added effect. Now lastly, before we clean this up, I want to go in with the smaller brush that's more on an angle. You don't have to, that's just what I do because I'm weird. I'm going to go in, ooh, this is hard. Okay, we're gonna get, I didn't know, this shade. We're gonna go with this shade, this like purpley brown, and I'm going to focus this into like just the very inner part of, or outer part of the crease. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to stamp it kind of in the crease right there. And there's still going to be eyeshadow on the outside if you like blend it up that way. But yeah, and you can also blend it slightly over. Really pretty. That's how I sometimes do it. And this is the Coastal Scents SO5 brush. And yeah, you just want like a fluffy angled brush if you want to do Michaela's method. So yeah, stamp it and like stamp it into the crease and then like do some blending, you know. And sometimes you can even like blend it in that way, but just to build intensity. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the transition brush, the SO2, or 6, SO6, and blend out the crease again. I'm also going to take a little bit of that first orangey shade we used and use that to help blend the colors. And I like to dip into like usually sometimes the first color I used because sometimes it gets overwhelmed. So. And you can also clean it up right now a little with like a makeup wipe. I like to like kind of go right there. Okay, now we're going to focus on the lids. This video is probably gonna be like 300 years long. I want to use this one in the center. So we're going to do like kind of like an ombre eye, you know, make it work. So I'm gonna use my fingers. I'm gonna take this dark purple shimmer on my finger, and I'm going to apply this right over the outer half of the lid. This is where we applied all those dark shades in the crease, and the reason why is it's just gonna like layer on top really prettily. I don't know how well you can see that. I like look like I'm like glowing to the heavens, but I'm really not. So yeah, that's just, and it's a really pretty purple shade, and you want to make sure that the tones of the shade, I guess, are pretty similar. So like this one's a purple, and we put purple in the crease. Cause like if you have like a blue and you have like a brown in the crease, that might not look as good. But like if you darken up with like kind of like a same tone shade, yeah, kind of my logic. It's probably not right because like I'm 14 years old, but you know. We're going with the middle shade in the palette, which is the lightest kind of violet-y rose, I don't know. And apply this to the inner half of the lids. And of course you can wet your brush or your finger, I guess, or you can even just spray the eyeshadow. I sometimes do that, don't kill me. But yeah, if you want it to be more pigmented, it's already gorgeous enough. So this is how it looks. I'm gonna close my eyes. It looks really pretty, but you know what? We're gonna be the extra sister in the family. Like Sister James Charles. Love James Charles. Not him. But this shade right there. Holy gorgeousness. It's more foiled. So we're gonna apply this into the center of the lid to kind of create a halo-ish ombre. But of course, if you want this to be even more gorgeous blinding than it is, you can take a primer or a concealer or a base, I guess, or just like wet your brush even more. So yeah, but this is just such a gorgeous shade. I just really wanted to use it because, as I said, I love gold. Actually, I don't know if I said this, but I love gold shades on the lid. So I was looking for a palette that had like gold that still had lots of mattes in. This one had a lot of mattes. Okay, this one kind of got a little far away, but you know, it still looks gorgeous. So on to like the other parts of my eye, I'm gonna take a flat brush. I'm going to dip into the shade right here, this like lilac-y color. And lower lash line it. I wish this palette had a mirror though, that would be really great, but no, it doesn't, it's fine. It's like an orchid shade, that's the color I was looking for. So now I'm going to take this shade, this shade right next to it in the middle and flare it out. And yes, I know I never do lower lash line makeup. I just don't really like how it looks, but I mean, it looks okay with this look. And I'm just going to stamp it along the end of the crease. I messed up right here. And this palette definitely has some fallout, so I recommend doing your eyes first before, if you use this with foundation. This eye looks really bad, but this eye looks okay, so as you can tell, really pretty. So now we're going to highlight the brow, highlight the brow bone with the shade. I'm gonna use all, I think I used all the shades in the palette except the black, which you could also use to deepen up the crease if you wanted to. And then we're gonna take this shade right there, the last shade in the first row, and apply my inner corner. I love this light gold shade. It is probably one of my favorites. Look at that, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it. I love this palette. So good for $7. And I mean, I got it for $4, which is so good too, but like still paying $7 for it, so good. So now that I wasted like 3 hours of your time, I'm going to apply mascara. This is a new one from Essence. It's the False Lashes Mascara, Extreme Curl and Volume. And I'm so excited because I went to a camp over the summer where I wore my a different mascara every day. So I can like see how each one performs and how I like it, and if it's old. And a lot of them were old. So now I only use like a few of my mascara. Oh, it's definitely lengthening and curling. It does give like a spider-y effect. very wet mascara. And it is curling my lashes a little because it does have that like U brush kind of thing, like how Benefit Roller Lash does. Yeah. The hand that you're not dominant with is the other side. That side's always the hardest because you have to like flip your brush. I'm just gonna go. I always like to like go in with the tip to like help comb it out, and especially in the inner corner. Okay, let me just go with. Oh, it's just how the mascara looks. I mean, it's not a horrible mascara. I think if you like did a lot of layers, it could look really good too. But I like it. I mean, you can't really tell now because it does like semi-fall slashing. Okay, lastly is the best part. Michaela got a full-size Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in Bombshell. I was so excited. I was like, I really hope I get Bombshell because that's like the best shade I've heard. So, it's like a lip color, but not. Oh my god, I love it. I love liquid lipstick formulas that are thin. Those are the best liquid lipstick formulas. I'm just gonna another layer. Oh, so pigmented. I love it. Does it match with this eye look? Kinda, not really. But guys, I love it. I love this. I love this. Okay guys, totally recommend most of these products. Not the Essence eyebrow thing, that's a no. The serum was pretty good. I mean, I didn't really test it out, but it just felt really nice. Glow drops, I'm not a big glow drop fan. Pigmented, good. The brush was good. This was good. And this one was amazing. This one was good. So yeah, pretty successful video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. But see y'all next week. So bye.